Hello, Team Incredible. Welcome back to my Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube channels. Easy Beauty by nbordino. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is a nice, slightly cloudy, overcast Tuesday afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well this week. I just wanted to say I had so much fun at the fourth quarter holiday sales rally. I had so much fun meeting a lot of the members of Team Incredible. I met Avon reps from Virginia. I met Avon representatives from South Carolina. I met Avon representatives from all around North Carolina. The weather was rainy and dreary, but we all came out, we made it out, and we had a lot of fun. I had a great time listening to some of the leaders in our company, listening to Angela and Regina, and listening to Donna, and having fun with Steven. It was a great time. I really enjoyed myself, and I can't wait for the Project Bloom event Thursday. Who's going? I'll see you there if you're going. I can't wait. I'm beside myself. I can't wait. So today's video is going to be video number 3 of my Easy Beauty series, breaking down makeup, breaking down Avon products, and what to do with them and how to recommend them to your clients. So today's video is kind of going to be twofold. I'm going to be talking about what to do with your eyes, and I'm going to be talking about what to do with your lips. And to make it a little bit fun, the products that I'm going to be using are the products that I got in the swag bag that they gave away on Sunday. Because if you've ever been to an Avon event, we love giving away goodies, and it's so much fun. That's one of the perks of working for this company, is they give away a lot of free stuff to all of their representatives because we work hard and we deserve it. So in my swag bag, I got Avon's True Color Glimmer Stick in Majestic Purple, which I already had, and it was kind of, I was actually really happy that they gave this to me because even though this is something that I already own, I use it a lot. And so the Majestic Purple that I have, this one, I mean, look at it. It's a wreck. Like, it's all bent and crusty, and there wasn't much left of it. So I got a brand new one. Thank you, Avon. I also got a new lipstick, and this is from Avon's True Color Bold collection, and it's Bold Bordeaux, and it's the perfect color for fall. It's really dark. So we're going to play around with that. I also got another Avon True Color Lip Glow to add to my lip glow collection. I think there's 8 in total. I have 2, 4, 6. Correct me, you guys. I think maybe there's like 8 or 10. So this is my next True Color color, and it is in Ambience. I'm really happy to have that. And I got a cream blush to add to my cream blush collection, and it's Blushing Nude. And I'm really happy to have this because it sold out. So I've been wanting to try this blush, and my mother-in-law wanted this blush, and she actually ordered this blush from me when I was placing my orders, and it sold out. I should have given it to her, but I wanted it for myself. Sorry, Mom, I still love you. So this is Avon's True Color Blush in Blushing Nude, and I'm wearing it now. And as you can see, it is a nice light color, and it's marketed as a color for fair skin, but I have more of a medium to deep coloring, and look how pretty it is. It just looks like a nice light flush. So my foundation, contouring, highlighting, and blush has already been done, so I'm going to go through those products really quickly. If you want to know what I used Avon's True Color Ideal Nude Foundation in Light Caramel. It's a favorite. This bottle's actually empty. I'm going to be throwing that out soon. For my concealer, I used Avon's True Color Concealer in Deep and in Medium Deep, and I'm about to go through these two. I'm going to need another one of those. Have to reorder that. For a more heavy coverage of my blemishes, I like using Avon's Cream Concealer, and this one is in Deep. Their cream concealers are incredible if you really like cream concealer. Sorry, you guys, my eye is itching. I keep touching my eye. It's my allergies. To set my makeup, I used Avon's True Color Flawless Loose Powder in Medium Deep. What else did I use? You know I like putting powder blushes on top of my cream blush, and so my powder blush was Coral Radiance. Let me dip off and find it. Let me see, where is it? I'm coming. Found it. Here it is. Okay. Whew. So I layered the Blushing Nude and I layered the Coral Radiance. Really pretty, which is light. You're like, oh my God, these colors are so light. But look at how nicely they've shown up on my skin. So don't be afraid to try colors. If you have deeper skin tone and you see a color and it looks a little light, try it. You might love it. And you know, conversely, if you have very light, fair skin and you see a color and you're like, oh my God, that's dark, just apply it gently. Use a light hand. See how it looks. And if you really like it, you can build up on that coverage. So that's also a lot of fun. Okay, so I think that's it for what I have already applied. So now I'm going to get into what I'm going to do with my eyes, and there's so much that you can do with your eyes, so I'm going to keep this super, super simple. I'm going to keep it really easy. It's going to be basic. So I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to be basic. I don't want to be basic. Well, for today, this looks going to be basic. Sorry, we'll get fancy later. I'm going to my daughter's school in a little bit to listen to her read her little pumpkin project. So that's one of the perks of this job, is it allows me to spend time with my family. You know, I don't have to miss those special moments. So I really don't want to roll up to my daughter's school in a face full of makeup. And also, my makeup brushes are dirty. Oh my God, look at these dirty brushes. Like, I've got to clean them. I get anxiety every time I think of cleaning these brushes because it's so much work. So I'm going to do simple eye utilizing this plum liner. And also, I'm going to utilize my Avon True Color Always On Point liner in black. I'm going to be using Avon's True Color Lash Love mascara. I absolutely love this. And if you have not started using the new Clinical Unlimited Lashes Serum, please start. It's so good. I really don't have long, thick lashes. My eyes are small, my lashes are thin and squinty, and now I actually have lashes to curl beautifully and put mascara on, and I have a lot of fun. For my eyes, I am going to be using the Matte Eyeshadow Quad in Tenderness, and I'm going to be using the Eyeshadow Quad in Romantic Mauves. I'm going to be utilizing colors from both quads. And so, here we go. So the first thing I do when I apply my eye makeup is prime. When I apply my face makeup, I prime. When I apply my eye makeup, I prime. And as you can see, I'm getting down to the bottom of that primer. I'm really getting into it. Do you have to use a brush to apply your primer? No, I just use a brush because I've got nails, and if I stick my finger down in there, like, it nicks and messes up my primer, puts these funky dents in my primer. Also, I like using brushes for hygienic reasons. I do wash my hands before I do my makeup. I always clean my hands. Just a quick tip, if you want to maintain your makeup, wash your hands before you go digging in it so you don't get germs and eye infections and all of that. But I prefer to use my brushes because they're cleaner than my hands. My hands have been everywhere, walking dogs and petting cats and feeding fish and doing laundry, the whole bit. So super easy eye, okay? Really basic. I am going to take my Romantic Mauves quad and I'm going to use, I believe this color is Mauve. It is number 2. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? I'm so hungry for lunch. My stomach is growling. I'm going to tap that off and gently pat it on my lid. This is a color that would look good on any skin tone. See how dirty my brush is? One side's dark, one side's light. I have one side for dark colors and one side for light colors. Eventually, I'm just going to buy more brushes, and I'm going to have one brush for dark color and one brush for light color. This is how you end up with so many brushes, because each brush does something different. It's incredible. Okay, so I want a soft crease with this look. Like I said, I don't want anything that's going to be too much, too extreme. Going to my daughter's school. So I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush that's been well loved and used. They'll be clean soon. And I'm going to take the Tenderness quad and I'm going to go into number 3. Gently swirl into number 3. Tap off that excess. Ooh, that was a lot. And work that right into my crease. So one of my notifications popped up. One of our team members is chit-chatting with me. I gotta respond back. Tenderness is also a really nice quad that goes nicely with all skin tones, all eye colors, all eye shapes. Just have fun with it. Really easy eye. Actually, if you've never done your crease before and crease makeup before, this is probably a really good eyeshadow quad to start out with because it's got some great colors for your crease that aren't, they're matte, so they're more subtle and they're not too dark. So if you make a mistake, you can always soften it up with just a clean brush. So now I'm going to take color number 4. And my brush is shedding. Yeah, they really need to be clean. They're starting to shed. I'm going to use the Tenderness quad and take color number 4. Tap off the excess. And I'm just going to put this color in the outer corner of my eye. And that's it. So when doing crease colors, what you want to do is you want to take your lighter color and work it in your entire crease. And then if you have a darker color, try to keep the darker color, unless you're going for like a dramatic look. You want to try to keep your darker color on the outer third of your eye, so you don't close your eye off and make it look small and squinty. You want to keep your eyes nice and bright and wide open, especially if you have small eyes or close set eyes. When you have big eyes or wide set eyes, you can put eyeliner like all the way around, and that helps bring them together and also make your eyes a little bit smaller. But if you got small, teeny tiny squinty eyes like me, you gotta be careful with where you put your eyeliner, because you don't want to make your eyes look smaller than they already are. So I'm going to take my Romantic Mauve squad, and I'm going to take color number 1, which is your highlighting shade, and it's shimmery. And so I'm going to apply this lightly because it's still daytime and I don't want to look like I'm going to the disco. So I'm gently going to apply that under my brow bone. And I'm gently going to apply some under this brow bone. And I'm going to make sure that I blend it well. I feel like I have eyelash in my eye. Hang on, I gotta dip off, you guys. What's in my eye? I get eyelashes in my eye a lot. I think in one of my first videos, I got an eyelash in my eye. It was awful. And I had to dip off for like 3 whole minutes and work that bad boy out. Oh, it was terrible. So to accentuate your eye, you can take number 1, gently tap your brush into it, tap off the excess, and put it just in the corner of your eye. For highlighting, brings light to the eye, makes it look real pretty. This one's a little bit lighter than the other, so I'm going to take my handy dandy blending brush. I'm just going to blend it so it's not so dramatic. And just blend all my colors together. And that's it. Now, I'm moving on to eyeliner. So, since this is a daytime look and I'm not wearing false lashes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer eyeliners. And you can always, always, always wear 2 eyeliners. Don't ever let anyone tell you you can only wear 1 eyeliner. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. If you would like to layer eyeliners, what you can do is take a dark brown or a black and apply it very, very closely to your lash line. They call this tight lining. Some will even lift up their lid and apply it into their waterline. And what that does is it makes the base of your lashes look thicker, very lovely. And since I'm tight lining, what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes first. This is a trick I learned, to curl your lashes before you line them, because if you line your eyelashes and then you go to curl them, your eyelash curler could potentially smudge all your hard work. And we all know how difficult it is to get your eyeliner just right. So I'm going to go in with my eyelash curler. Avon, we need an eyelash curler. I don't know if Avon has an eyelash curler. I need to look. But if they don't, please make one. And make a good one. Make like a good quality eyelash curler. This is a Tweezer Man eyelash curler that I've had for at least 10 years old. At least 10 years old. At a minimum, that thing's old. In makeup years, it's old, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black liner. I'm going to turn this mirror. I'm going to look in this mirror, but you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to apply the black liner really, really close to my lash line, kind of just working it into my lash line. And then underneath my lash line, I'm going to tight line my eyes. So I'm just going to gently, gently, gently lift my lid. I don't want to tug on my eyelid too much, but I just want to lift it up so as I can see. And yeah, I'm going to look really weird doing this, everybody. So I call them makeup funny faces. They're the funny faces that you make when you're applying your makeup. So I'm going to go into my magnifying mirror because I really want to get in my lashes. I'm going to lift up my lash line and get in there. Tight line it. Get in there, girl. Are you guys used to me singing while I do my makeup yet? I love music. So I don't know if you can see the difference if you look at this one. Oh, it's a little wonky. Wait. Let me fix it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to come back around. I don't know if you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye, but it just looks like my eyelashes are thicker. It doesn't even really look like I have eyeliner on. And if I lift my lid, you can see where I applied the black. See that under there? It's pink. You see pink, and then here you see the black. So that's tight lining in a nutshell. It's just applying a nice black pencil, getting in that waterline, and making your eyelashes look thicker. And for tight lining, this is my favorite, Avon's True Color Always On Point Liner. So I am quickly going to do my right eye, really quick. And quickly get in that lash line, and then lift up, get in my upper waterline. Tight lining takes some practice, not because it's difficult to do. The practice of tight lining is keeping your eyes from watering, because you lift them up and you're tickling your lash line with this eye pencil, and your eyes will immediately start to water. And so you got to train them to not water while you're tight lining them. Next is the grand finale, kind of, and it is Avon's True Color Eyeliner in Majestic Plum. And this is one of my favorite glimmer sticks. I've been using this for about 5 years now. I love purple, blues, and greens for brown eyes. Very, very flattering. Very flattering. So I'm going to take this and go above the black liner. And I'm actually going to put this on a little bit thick. Black liner applied thick is can be really dramatic, but colorful liner, you actually want people to see that, like, hey, look at my pretty eyeliner. And so I love applying color eyeliners, nice and thick. It's so much fun, really fun. Now, let's talk about lining your lower lid. I normally don't line my lower lid. One, because I have small eyes, and if I'm not careful with lining my lower lid, my small eyes can look even smaller. So when it comes to lining my lower lid, I will really only do that if I'm doing a really dramatic look with like lashes and mega contouring, because I have other things to kind of like balance that out. However, if you have nice, big, beautiful, bold eyes, you can line your lower lid, and it looks fantastic. So, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to line my lower lid. But what I do is, sorry, I'm digging into my loose powder. What I do is I only go to the outer third, because I have small eyes. If I line my lower lid, I put it in the waterline and I stay in the outer 1/3. That's it. I don't bring it all the way in. If I line my eyes all the way around, it's going to close them up and close them off, and it's going to make my eyes look very squinty. Another tip, if you have oily skin, especially if you're an oily skin girl like me, and you line your lower lid, your eyeliner will have a tendency to go running down your face. So once you line your lid, what you want to do is you want to take some pressed powder. Actually, this one has color to it. I want a translucent one, like a white one. So I actually have some translucent powder here. And I put it on a small brush, tap off the excess, and I will actually powder that lower line to keep it from running. It will set. So if you've got oily skin, or you have eyes that are really watery and your eyeliner runs, you don't have to run and go get that tattoo eyeliner. You don't have to do it. All you have to do is get some translucent powder and a fine brush. Put some of the powder on the brush and apply that powder to the line that you drew. And it's gonna stick. It's gonna stay. There you go. So I've already curled my lashes, so now I'm going to go into my mascara. I have been trying, and I really love it, a lash primer, Avon Make a Lash Primer. This is by Femme Couture Mascara XL Mascara Primer. It is double XL Monster Lash Mascara Primer. And you can find this at your local Sally Beauty Supply. It was about $6 or $7. It wasn't a whole lot of money. But this is what it looks like. And so I'm going to apply my primer. I really like primer for my lids, for my mascara, for my skin, because I have oily skin. And so when you have oily skin, it's really important to prime and prepare your skin for the makeup. Because if you don't, and you just put makeup on your oily skin, it's gonna run. As soon as your skin starts producing oil, your makeup's gonna run everywhere. And you will have put in all that hard work for nothing. So, prep and prime, very important, prep and prime. Now, I'm going to take my Avon True Color Lash Love in black, and I actually need another one because this is starting to get dry on me, mostly because I'm using it a lot, and so there probably isn't much left out in there. But also, you want to replace your mascara every 3 months because mascara is damp and it's cold and it's dark, and that tube and germs and bacteria love mascara. They just love it. They love to grow in it. And so you want to replace your mascara every 3 months. So what you can do, representatives, if you have some mascara lovers, if you have mascara loving customers, you can create a mascara club. And what you can do is you can let them know about how they need to change their mascara every 3 months to avoid eye infections and irritations and corneal abrasions and conjunctivitis and all that awful stuff that's going to leave them with a big bill. They can just replace their mascara every 3 weeks. And so what you can do is you can put them on a little program, like a little mascara club, where if they buy 4, like their 5th one is free. And you can do that 2 ways. You can have a little card and keep track of it. And they buy 4, and then after 4, they get the 5th one free. Or what you can do is they can pay for all 4 mascaras up front. So you can say, If you pay for all 4 mascaras up front, I think this is about $8.99. So what's that? 9 times 4. Oh my God, I'm terrible at math, y'all. I think it's like 36 or something like that. Don't judge me. I know people are gonna judge me like she can't do math, but whatever 9 times 4 is, right? That's your sale, and give the 5th one free. And you've just got a customer for life with mascara. I don't know what 9 times 4 is. I want to say it's 36. Somebody comment below. Let me know what it is. Please help me. So the last bit of this look is my lips. So since this is a dark color, I'm going to line my lips first. I'm going to line my lips with Simply Spice, which is just a natural, neutral, lovely lip liner. I'm going to feather my lip liner on. And the reason why I like lining my lips is lining your lips gives your makeup staying power. Also, if you're a person of color whose bottom lip and top lip are 2 different colors, lining them gives it a more uniform look. If you want to take it one step further, you can take your concealer. So this is my concealer here. And you can actually take your concealer, put a little bit on a lip brush, and apply the concealer to your lips. You can do the same with foundation. And what this does is it's now, you've primed your lips. Lip liner and then concealer. And you now have primed lips. This in itself can be worn out as a look. You see I've evened out the color of my lips. So you can stop here. This is a look. It might be liner and concealer, but it's a look. But I said I was going to try this. This color's really dark. Look at this. It's gorgeous. What is this? Bold Bordeaux. Oof. I am going to apply this with a brush only because it is so dark. I'm scared. I don't want to go directly like from the tube. Oh, how pretty. And like all things makeup, start small and blend, blend, blend. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not too afraid. I just want to see what it was going to look like. Ooh, it's dark. Whoa. I'm so used to applying lip paints. I almost forgot what it was like to apply lipstick from a tube, believe it or not. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my brush to smooth this out. This color isn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. That's pleasant. Nice. Oh, I really like this. Very nice. Makeup always surprises me. That's why I always advocate trying it and letting your customers try it, because it'll look one way in the campaign and then you get it out and you put it on yourself and you're like, whoa, it looks totally different. But this is a pretty color. Oh, I like it. So I'm going to pat it now that I've got the shape of my lips down. I actually want to intensify this look a little bit, so I'm going to pat it on. Yay. When it comes to dark colors, any type of dark color, lip color, eye color, blush, contour, whatever, start small. Do a little bit at a time, little bit, and then gradually layer to intensify the look. It's easier to put a little bit at a time and build than to start really heavy and then to try to erase it. Especially a color like this, I can guarantee this is probably gonna stain my lips, and it's gonna be really nice, I bet. Ta-da! That's it. This is the look. I like this lipstick. It's real pretty. It's in a swag bag. Hey, you wanna get free stuff? Want free makeup? DM me for all of my new people who are just curious about what I'm doing with Avon. So I will again show you the products. I'm digging them up. I have to find them. What do I do with that plum liner? Okay, so these are the goodies that I got in my swag bag. Got this gorgeous lipstick, blush that was sold out, so happy I got it, and a lip liner that I use anyway that I needed to replace. That is video 3 of my Easy Beauty series, and so I'm probably going to do a video 4, and what video 4 will be like a more dramatic eye or a more dramatic look, or you know what? We live in a democracy. You guys let me know what you want to see for video 4. I'll be happy to create it for you. I love making these videos. It's so much fun. You all are the best part of my small business. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great week. Bye-bye.